Students, welcome to the science class. In the last period, you have seen the classification of different living organisms. Today, you will see about our health and the diseases. What is the concept of the health? Which are the different diseases which are caused in the human body? That you will see it in detail. So here, at first, you will see what is definition of the health. Health means physical, mental, and social status of one person or any person. Means that person should be physically fit, that person should be mentally fit, and that person should be socially fit. I will explain you this with one example. Means all the organs in the human body, they should run properly. That person should be mentally fit, and his behavior with the other people should be in a right manner. That means you can say that that person is healthy. This is the main concept of the health. Now, what is concept of disease? Students, sometimes you see the disturbance in the different processes inside our body. That means you are caused with the different types of the diseases. Different types of the diseases. Which diseases? There are many diseases which are caused in the human body. And how they are caused? What is their symptom? What is their treatment? That you will see in this class, today's period. So you listen carefully to me to know the different types of the diseases, their symptoms and treatment. Here you will study near about 8 to 9 diseases which are caused in the human body. Now disease number 1. Disease number 1 is dengue. Before this, you will see the two types of the diseases. That means there are two types of the diseases. First one is infectious diseases and second one is non-infectious diseases. In the infectious diseases, there is cold, flu and dengue. And in the non-infectious diseases, there is diabetes, cancer and heart diseases. Means the diseases which are caused or which are spread through contact, they are infectious, and the diseases which are not spread through the contact, non-infectious diseases. So here all the diseases are given here. In the last, means at the end of the lesson, you have to identify them also. Means the diseases which are infectious and the diseases which are non-infectious. Now disease number 1, dengue. Now you see students, dengue is a very dangerous disease. This disease can cause death if you ignore it. So you should see which are the symptoms. Symptoms of dengue are fever, headache and decrease in platelets. Listen here carefully. What is platelet? In our human body, there are near 4 lakh to 5 lakh platelets. And when dengue is caused, the number of platelets decreases very rapidly. And that is dangerous for our health. So when you see the decrease in the platelets, at that time you should contact with your doctor immediately. Otherwise that disease can cause death. Now, how dengue is caused? That is the question before you. Dengue is caused by one type of mosquito is there. The name is Aedes. Aedes, name of the mosquito. This Aedes spread this disease in the human body. So we should free from the different types of the mosquitoes. There should be cleanliness in our house, cleanliness in our surrounding, so that there is not formation of any mosquito. Second one is malaria. The symptoms of malaria, they are fever, headache and weakness. Malaria is caused by the special type of the mosquito. The name is Anopheles. Listen carefully. These are the two names of the mosquitoes. One mosquito is Aedes and one mosquito is Anopheles. This Anopheles is very dangerous mosquito and that spread malaria in our society. So what is your duty? Your duty is to destroy all types of the mosquitoes in our surrounding. Your surrounding should be clean so that you will not be caused by the spread of dengue or malaria. Third one is swine flu. In the swine flu, there is difficulty in the breathing, there is a body pain and fever. These are the three symptoms of swine flu. Now, in the swine flu, there is difficulty in the breathing and the treatment of this swine flu is done in the hospital immediately. If you find such a symptoms, you immediately contact with your doctor so that the treatment will be done immediately. Then fourth one is AIDS. In the AIDS, symptoms are loss of the weight and immunity. Now I would like to give you total information about the AIDS. What is AIDS? What is its long form? AIDS means acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Means this is one type of the syndrome, one type of the virus. That virus is the HIV virus and this virus is spread in our blood at first. That virus enter your blood and that virus decreases or affects your immunity. Now how immunity is affected? That is the question before us. This virus attack on your white cells. Listen students, there are the white blood cells in our blood and these white blood cells, that is the protective covering or the protective thing for the body. Means you are protected from the different diseases by the help of white cells in the body, and in the disease the white cells are destroyed, they are damaged, and due to damage of the white cells, what happens? Our immunity decreases continuously. So this disease is very dangerous disease. And listen, these diseases have no vaccine till now. So you should know about the AIDS. Then rabies. This disease is caused by the bite of the dog. If the dog is not vaccinated, that dog will cause this disease. Name is rabies. In this rabies, there is a fever, hydrophobia and exaggeration. Now hydrophobia, what is hydrophobia? Listen carefully. Hydrophobia means that person have fear of water. If that person have fear of water, that process or that disease is known as hydrophobia. And there is exaggeration, means that person behave in any direction, he run in any direction, he speak anything, there is no control on the nervous system, means he behave like a mad person. This is the symptom of rabies, very dangerous disease. What he will do in this? you will vaccinate your dog. If there is dog at your house, dog is a pet animal, so vaccination of the dog should be done yearly. Then next disease is cancer. Cancer is the uncontrolled growth of the cells. Listen carefully. Uncontrolled growth of the cells. Now, why there is uncontrolled growth and what is caused due to that uncontrolled growth? You listen carefully. Uncontrolled growth means there can be cancer in our mouth, in our tongue, in our stomach, in our liver, in the different parts. This cancer can be caused in any part. If there is uncontrolled growth of the cells, at that time cancer is caused. Now, identification of the cancer is very necessary. Means you should know the symptom. Listen carefully, student. In this lesson, we are studying the symptom of each and every disease. Why it is necessary? Because when you will know the symptom, at that time what will happen? You will go to the doctor. Now, symptom of the cancer: incurable scar and the lumps. If you find any types of the lumps in your body, lumps in the portion of the hand, lumps in the portion of the stomach, lumps in the portion of the legs, at that time you should go to the doctor and show him, sir, there is a lump inside my skin. So at that time doctor will tell you, doctor will advise you. So it is your duty to see such a types of the changes in your body frequently, and you should tell your doctor these changes. Next one is diabetes. Students, there is one liquid in our body. That liquid is known as insulin. Now, what is the use of insulin? You know, insulin control the level of the sugar in our body. If there is no insulin, what will happen? The level of the sugar in our body will be uncontrolled. And when the level of the sugar is uncontrolled, at that time that person is caused with the diabetes, and the symptoms are frequent urination and loss of weight. Means that person will go for urination frequently, and there is continuous loss of the weight. That person feel weakness also. So these are the symptoms of diabetes. Next one is heart disease. Now, in heart disease, one factor should be discussed, or one factor should be told to you. That factor is cholesterol. Students, when we eat fats, more and more fats in our diet, at that time what happens? Cholesterol is collected inside our body. Cholesterol is collected in the veins of the body. How? If you are eating good diet, good thing, you are eating good diet. But if your body have no work, at that time what will happen? If your body have no work, at that time that cholesterol will be collected inside the veins in your body. Now, what is vein? You know it very well. Vein transfer the blood to the heart. Now, what will happen? That vein will get blocked. The blood will not go in the further direction, and due to that blockage, the disease that is caused, that is known as heart diseases. Means heart disease is caused due to the blockage of cholesterol only. If there is no cholesterol in your body, you will not be cause heart disease. So it is our duty to have our diet, balanced diet, and you should exercise daily. What happens due to exercise? Due to exercise, the food that you have taken, that food is converted into the different contents in our body, means cholesterol will not be formed in the body, and if the cholesterol is not formed, you will not have any type of the heart diseases in your future. Next one is corona. Now this disease is not mentioned in the book, but then also I am giving you the information about the disease because it is very necessary. You should know what is corona. You should know how corona can be prevented. You should know what is the treatment of corona. Is there any treatment or not? All these things should be clear to you. Now for the corona, once message is given to the students. Name of the message is SMS. You know SMS? Same type, SMS. Now what is SMS? SMS means the SMS on your mobile. That is not that SMS. This SMS means number one, social distancing, then use of the mask and use of the sanitizer. Means you want to protect your body from corona. You should have social distancing. You should use mask daily and you should sanitize your hands frequently. Means after 1 hour frequently you should wash your hand or clean your hands by the help of the sanitizer, with the help of the soap, so that corona will not attack you. And the persons who are following these 3 SMS means the person who are following social distancing, mask, use of the mask and the sanitization, these person are away from the corona. So listen carefully, students. If you want to be away from the corona, you should listen to this message SMS. Students, I have given you the information about the different types of the diseases, their symptoms, what you should do in that situation, why is it necessary to go to the doctor, what will happen if you ignore these symptoms. So you read this lesson at home. After reading the lesson, you answer the given questions. Question number 1, define health. Question number 2, define disease. Question number 3, what is the difference between infectious and non-infectious diseases? Question number 4, write symptoms of diabetes. And question number 5, what is AIDS? Students, now you know the different types of the diseases, their symptoms, what you should do. Now I think many doubts may be clear to you. Now I finish my class.